feeling blue, nothing left to do, my love. And if you're feeling bored, I know you know the cure. You know the cure. Let's go on an adventure, bop, bop, shoot, bop, 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 yeah. Let's go on forever. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's go on an adventure, bop, bop, shoot, bop, 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 yeah. Let's go on together. Let's go on an adventure.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Musical Chairs of Massachusetts. As always, we are coming at you from the Chair City of Gardner, Mass., where we feature and spotlight local musicians of all genres from all over New England. And today... What is that noise? Oh, that's just Chris taking over my Impulse by violin.
Here I was.
He's just devil went down to gardenering over here. The devil went down to Gardner.
Devil went down to Gardner. Well, I reckon.
What's with the bolo, man?
Yeah, so today, guys, we have a fun guest. I dressed for the occasion.
Hidden Valley's over here.
You can only imagine what the genre is, the music genre.
I clearly missed the memo. Go Bruins!
Go Bruins! Yeah. So the genre for today is rap. So that's why I got the whole... No, just kidding. We're going down south today and, getting a little bit of country. Guys, what a fun interview this was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a great dude.
What a great dude. So, now you know the gender. It's a gender reveal. But yeah.
What a great toaster.
What a great toaster. Just springing up toast everywhere. But yeah, so right. We are just having fun doing this show, guys. You know, we've had so many musical guests come through.
I can't take you seriously with those sunglasses.
I'll pull you over.
You look like a creep.
I look like a weirdo.
Yes, you do. What the hell are you doing here?
What the hell am I doing here?
You don't belong here.
I don't belong here.
Can you even see right now?
No.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Just one. Just one. So anyways, I am gonna write you up a ticket for that one. But anyways, yeah. So
bitch word.
The guys, the cool part too about us doing this show is we started off, scouring the open mics, looking for musicians. Like, hey, you want to come on our show? We don't have money, but we'll give you like
chocolate
chips and chocolate.
Spicy TV static water and yeah. Actually, that's literally what I used to say is I would either take the business card and wrap like $5 around it and drop it in the tip jar if I would go places. So I kind of did pay them to come on the show. Or
but did you?
Or I would wait till like they took a break or after they were done and I'd be like, hi, so I have this podcast. You want to be on my silly little podcast? And yeah, that's how we got a lot of people for a little bit, but not this time.
Well, this time, this fine gentleman reached out to us and said, hey, can I come on your show? And we're like, sure. And
can you play music? Do you have a story?
Yeah.
Sure. Are you breathing? Are you a warm body? Come on down.
Come on down to the next contestant on the Musical Chairs of Massachusetts, where the price is wrong. Sorry.
But we'll give you chocolate and give you spicy TV static water.
Yeah, we got the goods. We got the snack bar. We got Gary.
Meow.
Yeah, jinx. Anyways, so but what a fun time. Like I feel like too, as we're bringing in more musicians and being exposed to more music, unlike non-musical music.
Non-musical music is the noise that was just coming out of that violin.
Yeah, right. But
no more of that, please.
No more. But yeah, so it's it's cool because like now we're starting to. It's like we're getting secondhand music creativity. I've been doing playing a little bit more piano.
Tickling the ivories.
Yeah, tickling the ivories. You've been playing your guitar, but now you got yourself a violin.
I don't even know why I bought that. I just wanted it.
Well, it's nice. It's a beauty.
It is a beauty. It's a beaut, Clark.
But for the record, though, this was strung by our guest.
Yes.
Who's a country artist. So that technically makes us a fiddle now. So just FYI, it's no longer a violin. It's a fiddle.
Okay. Put my fiddle down, please.
Sorry. And I'm getting like Fritos on it. I'm sorry.
You're getting Cheeto dust on my fiddle.
Cheeto on the fiddle. And that's why I'm not a fiddler. But anyways, so yeah, guys, I'm just so like thrilled to have this artist here. I love these kind of interviews where, we do our homework. But I like getting to know the musician. I like to get to hear the music. And it's one thing, to hear it, on a video or whatever. But to hear it like live, it's special. And so, yeah, this was a fun one, Nikki.
It was.
Yeah.
I can't take credit for this one, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great. It was a really great day.
Well, I was going to say another good find, Nikki, but you know what? Another good find, our random application process.
Thank you, social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, we owe this to social media and the algorithms, I think. Yeah.
And we've been doing a lot more with our social media now. So I think, we've had, it's been funny. We've actually had quite a few people find us and subscribe to us just through our real content and video content. So thank you guys for following us. Again, when you do so, it doesn't just help us out, but more importantly, it helps out our musicians and bands to get more coverage out there. So guys, we really appreciate you doing that. And I really appreciate you, Nikki, because I'm going to need you to introduce our next guest.
Yeah, and actually, Christopher, I appreciate you for bringing me mashed potatoes.
Okay, would you not eat them all? Those are for the party after this. Sorry, Christina, the potatoes are all gone. But
That's a good potato. But before we bring in this next guest, we're gonna hear just a word from our partners because now we're starting to make a few cents on the dollar. So.
Oh, I'm forgetting that we do that. That's right. Yeah.
So we're gonna hear from them, and then we're gonna get into it.
Sounds great.
Today's guest is Justin Federico, an up-and-coming country artist from New Hampshire. Justin has spent over a decade writing, singing, and performing across New England. After a series of life-changing events, he and his wife decided it was time for him to go all in on music, which led Justin to leave his construction job in 2023. Since then, he's quickly become one of the must-see performers in the region. Justin's shows carry a real honesty and lived-in authenticity, blending powerhouse vocals with articulate guitar playing that makes audiences feel genuinely welcomed in the room. Now focused on writing and releasing original music, Justin hopes to use his platform to share a positive message centered on family, faith, and freedom and community, and to inspire others to chase their dreams too. Justin will be releasing new music throughout 2026. Welcome to our studio. Woo! Oh, you can have your mic back.
Thank you. Kids,
keep that in.
Kids, every time she does an intro, she mutes my mic because I'm a menace, so I deserve that.
He's on timeout.
I'm in timeout. Justin, thank you for coming down, my friend.
Hey, thank you guys for having me.
Yeah. This is awesome. I'm always excited I love all of our guests, but I'm extra excited when our guests have their own beautiful logo. Like my friend, you got a great logo.
Oh, that Chris doesn't have to make.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I'm always excited when we have country artists on.
I know, me too. Me too. It's funny because some of my favorite episodes are the country ones because the music is just incredible. Country artists, man, you guys know how to play.
I know. He's like, really, Nikki? Another country artist?
Yeah.
We're turning into a country show. I'm like, no, we'll keep that. That's Jim Belial's boots and whiskey shtick. He can have that. But then he's like, hey, that country artist was pretty good. Yeah, thanks for bringing another country artist. So, yeah.
Yeah. Seriously though, like country is awesome. Like, we need more of it up here in New England, I feel. So Justin, let's start from the beginning. So are you originally from the New Hampshire area?
No, I'm actually originally from Mass.
Oh, are you?
Grew up outside of Boston in Methuen, Mass for
no kidding.
Almost 20 years.
Wow. And then when you were a youngin', was music a big part of your life growing up?
Always, yeah. I mean, we were lucky. Our mom used to sing a lot, and my grandfather played guitar, professionally long ago. And so we had instruments here and there for fun. And I got my first guitar at a young age. I was like 8.
Oh, wow.
So had I learned guitar properly, I'd probably be a much better guitar player by now. But yeah, I've always sort of dabbled a little bit and going way back.
So self-taught.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you would have fooled me with the guitar player. Let me tell you, brother. Wait, kids, until you hear them. No, that's cool though. Let's get into some more Justin.
What was the first song you learned how to play then?
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's a good one. So major layup, probably Nothing Else Matters.
Oh, guess what?
Guess what? Chris didn't have to bring up Metallica. It got brought up for him.
It just happened. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me what?
So usually Chris finds a way to sneak in Metallica and the fact that he's seen them and everything, at least into every show. So the fact that it got brought up for him.
Early.
I know. I love that you just threw him off his game. Kudos, man. Kudos.
For the record, it's every other show, okay?
That's bullshit.
That's not traumatized. But that's cool. Yeah, so that was your
open strings, so it's...
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's good to know. I'm still trying to learn guitar, so...
Yeah. So from the... from there, did you... At what point did you say, hey, I'm going to start playing in front of people? When did that happen?
So I think I got my hands on probably shortly before or right after I got my guitar.
Okay.
Got into Garth Brooks.
Yes.
And so, rewind the tape a little bit on time. And if you remember, it was like BMG or UMG had a monthly subscription. So if you sent a penny, you'd get like 10 CDs.
Oh, like the Columbia House?
Yes, Columbia House.
That.
Yes. So at an early age, my parents were divorced. And one of the things that my dad kind of got sucked into was that Columbia House membership.
Oh, no.
So
yeah.
I always, I had Clint Black, Garth Brooks, Alan Jackson.
Oh, the legends, the classics.
Everything. And it wasn't through that, but sort of adjacent to that, I got Garth Live, which is on VHS.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was sort of, I'd stand in the living room with my guitar, not playing anything discernible, and just jumping around and, ain't going down till the sun comes up. Yes. And just that, I wore that tape out.
I've seen Garth live, and he is absolutely incredible. Still sounds exactly probably like your VHS tape. And let me tell you, such a humble...
Well, there's a secret to that.
Well, humble too. Like there was this one girl who held up a sign,
Yes.
It said, my first concert was, X amount of years ago. And she was like, I still have the capo you handed me. And he goes, well, here, now have the whole dang guitar, and handed her his whole guitar that time. And then another little girl, it was my first concert. And he's like, can somebody please pick her up? And like got her up on stage. And so he was really all about the fans. And yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm all about the fans too. Like, big fans, small fans, anything to keep me cool.
Air movement,
the fans, like anything to keep me cool.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
All right. So, now we've talked a little off camera. And, at one point you were doing this music, just as a part-time thing. Is that correct?
Yeah. I started a while back. I play guitar, I play bass, I play drums.
Oh, wow.
And, it really sort of started as a former friend of mine was putting a band together.
Oh,
and
nice.
we knew each other from, playing in the rock scene, like 15 years ago. And so I said, hey, I will play drums if you'll have me. And I jumped in, got into it. And after a little while of doing that, I started to branch out and play with some other local artists and doing like independent artist support. And I kind of got to a point where I said, I would rather play guitar again.
Yeah.
And, why am I not up there singing?
Right.
Like I want to run the show this way, and so that's what I want to do.
Okay.
And the pandemic happened.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I worked through the pandemic, but being like locked in and having a lot of time to reflect and talk, my now wife, girlfriend at the time, had said, why don't you just not talk about it and just do it?
Ooh.
And
Wow.
so I was like, okay.
No pressure.
Usually it's the exact opposite, where the spouses are like, oh, that's a big scary jump. It's, you know what I mean? Like they're the ones getting freaked out about the entertaining of it. So that's really cool. She was like, go do it. Live your truth.
And I think she was serious, but part of it might have been like, you won't do it. And now I did it. And she's
No
like,
balls.
oh, all right. Like, all right. Well, I guess so. But yeah, so it was sort of, just almost out of frustration with the way that other things were going.
Yeah.
I worked my way back to something that I really love, and it's beyond shocking to me that I get to do it as my primary sole source of income.
That's amazing, though.
You're doing what you
and
love.
creativity and all that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing, because we have had so many musician guests on the show, and not all of them are doing it full time, but there's a few that have gone that way and committed to it, and it's really inspiring to see them like pulling it off, and I get it. It's not like as soon as you make that switch, like here comes the consistent amount of money. It's like a journey, right?
yeah, I'd be lying if I didn't say that. Like it sort of came easy for me, in the sense that I looked at it as a job.
Right.
And I had been working in construction as an electrician for 5 years prior to making the jump. And there have been times in that job where like I'm working 50 hours a week and it's still not, enough to make the needle move. So I said, why, if we have to struggle and we have to work hard, let's do something that we really enjoy. And so I'd also be lying if I said I haven't like backed off of that a little bit. And I'm like, I shouldn't be taking it as easy as I have been. But I just approached it as a job and treat it professionally. And since that time, we haven't, thankfully we haven't had any, monetary issues to speak of. So hopefully that'll continue to be the case.
That's honestly, I love that. But why bust your ass for somebody else and struggle? You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to have the same outcome doing what I want to do, why am I killing myself for somebody else? Like, that's,
yeah.
I love that.
And I feel that the biggest change, not that I'm a changed person, but like the way I approach every situation is so different now. Like if I were sitting here 5 years ago talking with you guys, it would be, there was much more of a fire under me, and I was full of piss and vinegar, and now it's like a little bit, do I really have to get worked up about that? It's not that big of a deal, and it's not going to make a difference anyways. So I'm way more relaxed now, I think, as a result of it, which is also dangerous because you don't want to get too relaxed. But it's changed. It's changed the way I treat people, I think, most importantly. But it's changed the way I perceive people and I accept people, and even though I'm not a closed-minded person by any means, but 5 years ago I was maybe a little bit more difficult to deal with than I am now. So everything happens for a reason, and so far I like the reason, and hopefully we keep going this direction. But
well, so here's a segue. Let's give the audience a reason to fall in love with your music. You got a song ready for us?
Sure. We'll do one, some sort of like a fun breakup song. It's not a sad breakup song, but
I only prefer the fun breakups, just for the record.
It's like it was fun, but it kind of wasn't. It mostly wasn't, and that's why you got.
We made light of the situation.
It's a cautionary tale. It's called "That's What I Get." Started out great, at least that's what I thought. If I'm being truly honest, I had no idea. Didn't know the trouble, and I was stepping in. Oh, but now, got you figured out again. That's what I get, 'cause I can't say no. Broken hearted, stone drunk, flat broke, and I'm all alone. Yeah, that's what I get, 'cause I let you in. You wore me down, chewed me up, spit me out again and again. You think by now that I learned my lesson, but as you can clearly see, my heart still a messin'. I don't know which way I'm headed. Oh, I tell you now, my heart's not the way you left it, no. That's what I get, 'cause I can't say no. Broken hearted, stone drunk, flat broke, and I'm all alone. Yeah, that's what I get, 'cause I let you in. You wore me down, chewed me up, spit me out again and again. Since you've been gone, the hurting's been so real. I'm a brand new man, at least that's how I feel. That's what I get, 'cause I can't say no. That's what I get, 'cause I can't say no. All my friends say we told you so.
Woo! Yeah. I bet you guys are fans now, huh? Wow. That's awesome, my friend. Wow.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So
that's a toe tapper for sure.
It really is, right? Seriously. So that's I saw, and now that's an original that you made, right? And
yes.
Now, when did you write that?
So I think I, without going into my voice memos on my phone, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a little bit longer. And I kind of kicked it around for a while.
Yeah.
And I think when we went to record some other music.
Yeah.
And just tabbing through what I had, and almost sort of like initially I went in to record, didn't record some of the stuff I wanted to, wrote songs that didn't exist before.
Yeah.
And so I kind of got like retrospective a little bit. I was like, oh, like, what do I want to do? So yeah, it just sort of, I was like, we're going to work on this one.
Okay.
And so I did, and we did, and it's not recorded yet, but it's in process. It's like a working song right now. So it's almost there.
Oh, that's awesome. So like when you write these songs, is it like from a real world experience, or is it like a mix, or is it just like something that you come up on your own, or?
So much more so now.
Yeah.
It's more real now than it was before.
Okay.
Doing original music was sort of, I didn't want to be pretentious. I didn't want to be too vulnerable. So it started out as like, how can I empathize with other people and write a song about an experience that someone's going through. And I sort of found that initially to be like not as authentic as I wanted it to be.
Okay.
So it's shifted now. And everything that I'm doing moving forward is more lived, like an actual lived experience or shared experience.
You know what the wild part about writing music like that is? Like, you're like, okay, you know what? It's gonna come from a real place. I'm gonna talk about the things that I've experienced, and I'm just gonna put it out there, and whatever happens. And then you have people that like will connect and like, dude, that song, that impacted me. I mean, that has to be like a magical moment when that happens, right?
Yeah. There's something to be said about, we talked a little bit about frequency before we came on. And I think there's something to that where, people vibrate or they sit in whatever frequency, wavelength, band, whatever you want to call it. And when certain things come through, it's like, hey, that shook me a certain way. Yeah. And, but yeah, it is, I still have a hard time processing that. Yeah. When that moment happens, we'll be like, oh, like that sounds really great. And I'm like, yeah, right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I'm still a little bit awkward. I'm terrible at accepting positive feedback because I don't know how to take it.
You smile and say thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
It's tough though, because we're like our own worst critics sometimes. Yeah. We hold ourselves to a bar that we can't always reach. So
I think that's important. I think that not enjoying every second of it all the time is a very valuable discipline. Where like it has to be, you don't have to be miserable, but there are times where you have to be in, like miserable adjacent, like, oh, like I gotta do this work.
What do they say? Like, you don't want to get too comfortable, so it's good to have a little bit of discomfort because it keeps you from falling into that trap, basically.
100%. It's like being, I mean, it's kind of the struggle I'm in right now is I'm like, oh, like I could do all these same gigs that I'm doing and like I'm doing all right. And I'm like, no, like
you fall into the monotony.
You gotta push forward. You gotta do more. Like let's
spread your wings.
Comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a work in progress.
So we are going to take a pause for a brief moment just to hear from a partner, and we'll be right back. Okay. So is there a moment that your music made an impact on somebody that you know of?
So I hope so, but also yes. Last year, and there's a song about it. Last year, our father almost passed away, kind of suddenly, and that was sort of to go back 2 minutes and talking about writing songs and the approach and the authenticity, and that was sort of a moment where I didn't want to write a song about it because it was so personal, and it wasn't, even though like I was in the situation, it was my dad's story. Yeah. And so I was uncomfortable writing about it because I didn't feel like it was my place to tell his story. Right. Or tell a story about him. And then I kind of got over it, and so I wrote a song about it, and that was part of this first session. I went in and did a handful of songs. That song's coming out next month.
Nice.
But I showed it to my family, and I sent it off kind of like, all right, we're gonna send a group text and see what people think about these songs. I didn't tell them what they were about, and my stepmom was like, hey, that third song sounds like it's about Dad. I was like, it is. She's like, we're both crying. So,
oh wow.
yeah.
Did your dad hear it, and did he give you any feedback on it yet?
He so it's funny. So my dad is going to be 65 this year.
Oh wow, yeah.
Thank God he's still here. But he's very much of that generation of like, don't talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. Everything's okay. That's it. Moving on.
Something that happened. Now we're moving on. Yeah.
Let's talk about something different. So it was sort of, getting the feedback from my dad and being like, yeah, like, man, I like that song. I know that there's more behind the feedback.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, I got you.
He's a man of few words, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I mean, I know now, I'm essentially like kind of the same way. I'm just a little more outgoing and a little more off the wall, but I'm kind of the same person as my dad. So I think I get, the response more now than initially I think I did. So
yeah.
Nice.
But yeah.
Now you're in the studio. You're recording some new material. How's that experience been like?
It's been mostly fun, but also very frustrating.
Yeah.
So I'm of a seasoned age.
Yeah.
Where I've kind of learned to pay attention to everything now and try to learn what I can. And going into record, I did with a super open mind and treated it like I'm an amateur, and I learned a lot as a result of that. But one of the most important things I learned was to be more prepared when going in to record, because I ended up, let's do this idea, let's do that idea. And now, so now I have like 10 almost finished songs.
Wow.
and I've got some that are completely done, but
yeah.
I learned to like stay on task and be more laser focused. So it's been fun but frustrating, because I've learned some lessons that maybe I'm looking at it as it's saving me money down the road.
Yeah.
But it certainly isn't saving me money now.
Yeah. Right.
So I paid for that lesson.
Yeah.
We call those teachable moments.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I've had many, especially recently. So, but mostly fun. I mean, it's a creative outlet, and I've been lucky enough to work with some guys that they're really good at what they do.
Oh, sure.
And allowing them to sort of like, magician's wand, add their touch to it. And it's, even though it's, 98% completely put together by me, like just that little bit of like the way you mix that sounds better. The way you did this, I like that.
I have a little creative freedom.
Yeah. And it's like, at the end of the day, stuff that like I could probably do at home.
Yeah.
Not to knock any of those guys, but it would take me so long because I don't have the same set of skills where I can punch stuff in and mix things quickly and make edits quickly. So it's great, and it's special that people exist that are like the little
wizards,
like the Keebler elves of the mixing board.
I love that.
Today we're making a fudge track. I know, seriously. I've met one producer. We worked with one producer, Roger, there over at Wachusett Recording. Hey, Roger.
Shout out Roger LaValle.
Shout out Roger. Fantastic. What a fantastic, and it's like, just like you said, it's an audio wizard.
Yeah.
And it's great when you can, line up with a producer that has that skill set, because then between, the music that you're making and then the mastering it's like, it makes music.
Yeah. Funny how that works, huh?
Yeah, right.
Well, and it's like learning to, the big lesson, the most teachable moment, I think, is, not trying to do everything myself.
Yeah.
And yes, I could mix whatever music I put out until the day I die. I could mix all of it. I could master all of it. And it would probably take me until the day I die to do it. Yeah. Whereas like you got to learning to like let go.
Yep.
And let somebody else, like put some faith in somebody else and their abilities, and whatever cake comes out of the oven is the cake you're gonna eat. So
yeah. And just for the record, I've never had a bad cake. Oh man, I'm telling you, cakes is awesome. Well, so speaking of cake, this is the worst segue, by the way. You have another song for us?
I do, yeah. So I'll do that song that I talked about.
Yeah.
It's coming out December 5th, so next month. And the song's called Last November. And it's just a song about, coming really, really close to losing our dad, and what that was sort of what was going on in that moment. So,
okay.
But yeah, this one's called Last November. Hey mama, we just gotta make it through November. I don't know if we can. Hey mama, yeah, I can still remember the way things were back then. I know it's tough, he ain't giving up, 'cause I know he hates sad endings. There's nothing I can do. Can never tell you the more you love, the more you stand to lose. No, I'm not ready. You know I never will be. A world with you not in it ain't a world I wanna see. Hey mama, I'm just going through the motions. Yeah, I'm not sleeping that well. These last couple days have been real rough. We're all going through hell. I know we hate sad endings. There's nothing I can do. They never tell you the more you love, the more you stand to lose. No, I'm not ready. You know I never will be. A world with you not in it ain't a world I wanna see. Hey mama, no, don't you worry about me, 'cause you know I'll be just fine. Yeah, sometimes things get heavy. You're always on my mind.
Woo! That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I can see why there was waterworks.
Mm.
I'm getting a little choked up. I'm going to be real with you right now.
The original version of the song it's a good amount of production in it. So there's like some strings and there's some.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a yeah. But,
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the fun thing about doing this is like, we get to enjoy some of your music before it even gets officially released. And
yeah, we've had a lot of studio firsts where artists are like, yeah, this is new. We've never released this or played it for anyone before. And I'm like, well, thank you for entrusting us with that, and then when we hear the finished, song months down the road, I'm like, that is so freaking cool.
I know, it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got, it's funny, a big focus for this coming year is going to be writing, but I've got so much stuff right now, material wise, that I'm desperately trying to organize things and like, all right, what do we want to work on? And try to be in more of like a co-writing situation as much as I can be. But yeah, I've got like 60 to 70 songs that are, yeah, like somewhere between like, all right, like it's ready, like let's go. So yeah, I'm trying to, like, now I'm at the point where I'm like do I just release everything and put everything out and it's just going to be out there?
Yeah.
Are you sprinkling them throughout?
Yes.
Yeah.
So definitely, without a doubt, we're going to be doing 4 to 5 songs, for sure, full production.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's so much time.
Yeah.
There's so very little time and so much to do. So I probably will end up releasing stuff, in like a webcam format. Not as high studio quality, but yeah, throughout the course of the year, I'm gonna put out as much as I can and just try to just get it all out there.
So do you find too any challenges with marketing yourself and your music?
Yes. Yeah, I think the biggest impediment for me is I think believing in myself as much as I probably should.
Yeah.
And I'm getting there. Like somewhere inside there's like a recognition that what I get to do is cool, and like I should. Getting back to like that being kind of miserable, but like being disciplined. So part of me is like, hey, you can like open the door and like stick your head out for a breath and like relax, like enjoy it. And part of me is like, but you can't. Don't do that.
It's weird, right? Like you definitely come off as a humble guy to me. And
I'm trying.
Yeah, for sure. And so it's a little weird to like market yourself in that sense, because you're like, listen, I know this is what I'm supposed to do, but this is like a little pretentious, I think. You're like, but you kind of have to like break through that barrier and just find a way for the audience to really see you. So you coming on the podcast is a great way for the audience to get to know you today. So
thank you.
And we appreciate it.
It's one of those things where, I desperately, for sure, need to hire a manager. I desperately need a manager.
If you're listening, send in applications.
Justin Federico music at gmail.com.
There you go.
But I like desperately need to hire somebody, or just put like an open call out for people that believe in what I'm doing. If you want to come help me for free, that would be cool too. But I need somebody or a group of people to put me in the room with people that need the music.
Yeah.
Because it's not, not to go too deep here, but like it's not about the money at all.
Yeah.
For me, we talked about this off camera beforehand.
Yeah.
The music has put me in some cool places to like minister people in a non-spiritual, religious way, but sometimes that too.
Sure.
Just being in a spot where you can kind of connect with somebody and maybe they're not getting enough love, in whatever form it might be, they need someone to talk to and like, hey, I'm going through a tough time, or hey, I'm having a great time, but I have no one to tell to. So just this whole thing is an opportunity to be out there for other people and to create, obviously to create and get it off my chest, but like to get it out there for other people to hopefully receive the same therapy from it that I get, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's to roll that back into it. It's hard to market because for me, it's not about having the best voice or playing the guitar the best or, oh, you got to see this or you got to see that. I just want you to be like at peace. I want you to enjoy what's going on. And, I don't, from a marketing standpoint, like, hey, it's just a cool, relaxing vibe. And, I don't know how sexy that is for marketing, but yeah, I think there's so much tumult and craziness going on around us at all times that it's, I don't know. So I have a hard time marketing that, and I could definitely use some assistance.
Not to, for the risk of sounding all corny and cliche, but like the whole, like the power of music and it
it's
brings
real.
people together. And it's 100%.
It's very real.
I feel like anybody that's out there right now that's doing content creation or whatever, there's a business opportunity here, guys. Like,
putting the bat signal out.
let's form some companies here that can help out our musicians and market them, because there's a business opportunity.
I mean, we kind of do that. Just saying.
Is that what we're doing? I did not know.
Hey, look, that's a thing that's been happening. We just, spam people's social media 30 times a week now, It's how about that?
Yeah. Have you seen us lately, kids?
We're extra annoying these days in the best way.
And the funny part too, I won't diverge too much, but I recently went on Google search and I searched our show, and usually like by page 2 or 3, it's onto some other forms of musical chairs. But right now, because we're
the one where people are getting chairs pulled out and there's almost fights happening at parties.
Yeah, exactly. But right now we're our content's beyond page 10 on the Google search.
No shit.
Wow. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So take that. Talk about living your dream and pursuing it and putting all the work in. But that's cool. I do really respect what you're doing, and I think it's brave of you in a way, and inspiring, to now be doing this full time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's as I'm sure, doing this, you must feel it at least somewhat or a lot, but there's almost a, with all the people that I am sort of forced upon, if I'm playing at a restaurant, a bar, brewery, a farm stand, country club, wherever music can be played.
Yeah.
It's sort of an obligation to, when people ask, is this your job? It's like, yes, this is all I do.
Yeah.
This guitar pays the bills.
Yeah.
It's the moneymaker.
It does. And I think that it's unconventional, but for people that maybe walk an unconventional path, it's a way to make a living, and it beats the heck out of what a lot of people have to do for a living. And I think it's important to, there are people that need to hear that message and that need the reassurance. And there's a list of people that, within a short period of time prior to me making the jump, that played a very significant role in me making that decision.
Yeah.
Not only my wife, but musicians that I met when we went on a trip to Hawaii with our family. Just meeting a guy like, I'm going to use his name, Ben De Leon.
Yeah.
Who's a performer out on Maui, and he travels the islands, but meeting him and seeing the impact that his music had on people visiting and on vacation, having a great time, and just the way that he presented himself, that's doable. You can do that. You can replicate, a big burly bearded guy from New England doing the same thing.
So shout out Ben.
Yeah, Ben's awesome.
You're an inspiration.
He's a super guy, and he always has something positive to say on TikTok. If you're watching a live, he'll shout me out, and he's a really
super
sweet
cool
guy. And,
yeah, that sounds cool.
But I've had countless conversations like that, and it just sort of dawned on me I'm at some point in this mix, I'm going to be that person that has a conversation with somebody else that their guitar is in the corner in the office, in the dining room next to the upright piano, and it doesn't get played enough, but they need to do it, and they want to do it, but they just have to start. So I know that I'm going to be that conversation for somebody. There's a few friends I've made that they're not doing it full time because they have really great full-time jobs that they can't leave.
Yeah.
But I've got a few friends that play 3-4 nights a week on busy nights, but at least once a week, that weren't doing it a year ago.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey man, just you can do it. There's a way to do it.
I love that.
Yeah, and it's I'll shout out Mike, the guy that you guys recently had on from Over the Bridge.
Oh,
I love Mike.
He's somebody that, I met him 2.5 years ago, And part of the work ethic thing was like, hey, this guy works unreasonably hard.
Yeah.
And if I work 60% as hard as him, I can be very successful.
Yeah, Mike Jetty.
So-
Shout out Mike Jetty.
Yeah.
That man just lives and breathes music.
He really does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's a vibe.
He is.
The music is part. He doesn't live the music. The music's part of
And
him
it's
as
hard to be mad around him too.
Yeah, he's very, very laid back.
Yes.
Very matter of fact, very laid back, but very, purpose driven. He's very, he works his butt off. So he's one of those people that, one of many that kind of put me in, pointed me in the direction that I'm heading. So
I love that. I love this community that we have where everybody, it's not even, it doesn't really come across as like competition, you know what I mean? Like everybody just supports one another and, they'll put out the whole like call to action. Hey, I need, musicians for this or whatever. And everyone just jumps right in and everyone supports one another. And it's beautiful having this community.
Yeah, it's been, I'm, to your point, it's something that, I'm trying to find ways to water the grass.
Yeah.
Because I've been a beneficiary of,
Yeah.
the work that a lot of other people have done before me. So I recognize that.
Just a big snowball.
Yeah, it is. It's all, everyone knows everyone, and everyone, for the most part, everyone helps everyone. And so it's, I'm glad to be in the flow.
Nice.
So we should do one more.
Oh my God, get out of my head. I was literally going to say that. I was like, guys.
Have at it. You can bring in this next one.
Guys, we're going to take a break, so make sure you stick around so you can watch the remainder of their show or listen to it or digest it or, whatever you do. So we'll be right back.
Well, thanks for giving that a listen. Hopefully it didn't make a liar out of us and there really was an ad there. So, Justin, you mentioned that you played a lot of different places and, you do almost, 200 gigs a year, if not more. And, between country clubs and bars and breweries and all the things, you've got to see some crazy stuff, I'm assuming. Is there anything that really stands out?
Yes.
He's already laughing. That's a good sign.
So so over the summer, I was lucky enough to work with a group of guys for a handful of full band shows. And we did a pre and post for Thomas Rhett when he played at Fenway.
I love it.
It was they did this big bar crawl. It was crazy. It was slammed. And our fiddle player, who we talked about a little bit earlier, so we played 3 sets of music, an hour each set, and we played Devil Went Down to Georgia. So before we get to that part in the set, he leans in and says, "Hey, I'll be right back." I had no idea where he was going or why he was leaving. So he comes back with a overstarched, freshly pressed cowboy shirt tucked into his jeans. And
This is your fiddle player?
Yes. So Reed, he just takes off and he gets dressed up for one song of
awesome.
the 40 we played.
He had a costume change.
But so that's not the funniest part about it. That's just haha, funny haha. But the craziest part is, so there's a I guess the equivalent of a console table that they had in front of the stage, and that of course becomes a receptacle for every empty drink that is there and some that aren't. And so he steps over the monitors off of the stage onto this table, which is very top heavy and not very sturdy. So he gets out to play the solo for Devil Went Down to Georgia, and I'm not singing at this point, right? So I'm playing Mama Bear. So the table is like a ship. It's definitely gonna tip over.
Oh no!
So I was holding him by the back of his belt buckle, while if I let go, he would have been gone. He would have been in the bottom of the crowd. But so it's just not crazy, but it's just funny, crazy. I don't know. It's an interesting interesting moment. I mean,
you had his back.
Yeah, I mean, literally.
Literally.
And you see it all. Like, you see people that are having fun, people that are having a little too much fun. But that one's memorable for me because it's, he's.
And you had no idea about the costume outfit change or any of that?
He goes to the bathroom and he comes back. I'm like, what were you doing? He's like, I was putting on my Charlie Daniels shirt. It's like, all right.
That's awesome.
All right. I mean, he plays well enough that, like, you can't really give him a hard time. So,
right.
All right, buddy. That's what it takes. That's what it takes.
That's awesome. So you had also mentioned, too, before you started playing the other song, that you rotate through your guitars, because whether it's the change of the weather or just, so they're being worn, I guess, evenly, whatever. Do you have a favorite guitar, or is there a specific brand that you are loyal to or anything like that?
So the guitar I'm playing right now was my favorite guitar when I bought this, and not an identical guitar, but very similar with different tone woods. So this was my favorite guitar for a little bit, and as they've aged and they've been beat up and gone through some changes of the seasons, the guitar that I like the most is probably the Koa. Has sort of a darker personality to it. It's a little more dry, a little bit darker. And these are Taylors. The other guitar probably sounds on par with like a Martin.
Okay.
But it's funny. Like, I've become a believer in it's in the hands, and it's not lost on me that I'm not anywhere near the guitar player that I would like to eventually be. But I think any guitar you pick up and play is going to sound like you. Mm-hmm. Some guitars will expose you for being as good or not as good as you are. But I mean, I've played Gibsons, I've played Martins. I'm currently playing Taylors.
That's a beautiful guitar, by the way.
If any of them want to send me guitars for free, that would be my favorite guitar. But,
we'll be sure to...
guitars are like beer, the best ones are free.
Yes.
But
we'll be sure to tag them in the posts.
But yeah, no,
Taylor sponsoring. And us.
Yes. But no, I whatever feels the best, obviously. Like, I actually downsized to this guitar from an SJ200, which is like the big jumbo acoustic from Gibson. In part because playing a 4-hour set or a 3-hour set with your arm, I started to lose feeling in my strumming hand. I was like, I'm not having a stroke, like but it wasn't. It was just like the nerves.
It's a workout.
So I changed over to these guitars. They're a little smaller, and I use a Fishman preamp pedal, so this guitar sounds great for the money. With this and the preamp pedal, I can sound like essentially any guitar I would like to.
You're the second person that actually has brought up the preamp pedal before. Yeah.
It's kind of like it can make a huge difference, but if you're using it the right way, it doesn't. It's like just the right amount of difference.
It's a little helper.
Yeah.
A little something.
And we were talking about reverb earlier, and all things effects, I think, my opinion is the more transparent they are and the more they're like in the mix and they're not so apparent, the better they sound.
Right.
So I use that usually, and then nothing special. This is just all stock guitar. So
I know people that'll go into a music store for hours and play every single one of those guitars, and his hand's going up right now. Yeah. And there's just some people, it's like, nope, it's got to have the right fit, the right feel. And then, it's almost like, once you find that pair of shoes or that pair of pants that you like, you buy like a bunch of different pairs of the same thing, maybe in different colors. And for you, you found the guitar that you liked and you bought it in a couple different colors. Yeah.
And I'm a weirdo in,
of a feather flock together.
In the sense that, like, I think there's definitely some truth to, if you have the same exact guitar, but you paint it one way, stain it one way, you're going to have a different personality.
Sure.
All the woods are different, and, so the way that they all come together and the way that it sounds as a finished product, you could have 4 identical guitars, and they sound 4 different ways. So
think about it. It's almost like an outfit costume change. Like I could walk out like a fierce badass, and now I'm gonna have some angst to me. Versus, you know what I mean? It's basically like your costume.
and I'll go even further down the rabbit hole of being a weirdo. Like when you pick up a certain instrument, again, the way you play, the way you sound is in the hands. But when you play certain instruments, you play differently. Mm-hmm. And so there's a feel to, if it's just an acoustic guitar, if you're plugging into, you're plugging in like a Telecaster into a Marshall or a Fender or a EVH, whatever it is, you're still going to play the way you play, but it makes you feel a certain way when you play.
Right.
So it sort of, it influences the way you play, and it's like this big circle of...
Starts a little alter ego.
Yeah, like weirdness, just being a tone freak, so... But yeah, so whatever it is that I'm doing now, it's working for me, I think, and
right,
that'll change next week. I don't know.
Like if you have like a big black guitar, it's like now I'm gonna channel my inner Johnny Cash.
Well, I do have a big black guitar of this model.
You feel like Johnny Cash when you play it?
So it's actually funny. I don't. It sounds more like the best way to describe it, and you could hear it when I say it, is Bon Jovi from like the late 80s.
Oh, okay.
So like anything.
So like you're Wanted, Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
Feel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That is the tonality of that guitar.
Right on.
And I think it's because of the wood, and that it's not stained. It's a painted lacquered finish. So,
yeah.
But I do have that guitar.
Things are better in black, I think. Back in black. That's cool. So, do you have another song for us?
I do.
Oh, nice.
I do. So this is another fun song, another toe tapper, if you will.
I like those.
So it's kind of funny. We sat down to record, to write and record back in like November, before everything happened with my dad. And so this song, it wasn't a song that I went in with. It was a song that I went in with the idea. I had been joking with a buddy of mine the photographer we talked about previously, Nate.
Oh, yeah.
Capture Core Photography.
Nate. Bing, bing.
And we were at a gig. We sat down and had a beer after I finished playing. And I think that's where we were. And whatever the situation was, we kind of, we were laughing and joking, and like, oh man, you got yourself into some trouble. It's like, well, maybe we'll drink our way out of it. And so that became the idea. It was like, well, whatever the problem is, you can just have a drink and forget about it, and everything will get better. So that sat around for a bit, went in to record some other songs, and I brought that idea to the producer, Sean, and I said, hey, I know we're going to do these 5 songs today, but I want to do this one song. Like, let's write it.
Oh, wow.
And so we wrote it, and basically it became a song about, at the time, the election, and everyone was going crazy on both sides. And we just sort of said, you know what? Like, the world has to continue moving forward, regardless of what's going on, and everyone just needs to calm down, just drink a beer, shut up. And so it's kind of a song. It's like alcohol is a euphemism for not being a dickhead. So it's called Drink Our Way Out of This, and this song is out now. It was out in August. So yeah, I'll play that one. Now I've got a way I do things when my back's against the wall. I don't stress myself out. In fact, don't worry at all. I got myself a theory. It ain't too scientific, but my friends all agree it's pretty terrific. I say let's drink our way out of this. Let's not lose our head. Let's have ourselves a good time instead. Oh, I don't have all the answers, but I'll grab a couple of beers. We can drink our way out of this. I say cheers. Like this one time in Tijuana, I was sipping on a margarita, eating some guacamole, hitting on them pretty senoritas. Oh, I guess they had amores. They sure wanted to fight, but we were all amigos by the end of the night. 'Cause we said, let's drink our way out of this. Let's not lose our heads. Yeah, we'll have ourselves a good time instead. Oh, I don't have all the answers, but I'll grab a round of beers and we can drink our way out of this. Listen, there ain't no time for thinking. We best start over drinking and let's watch all of our problems disappear. In fact, somebody grab us a round of beers. Yeah, yeah, let's drink our way out of this. Let's not lose our head. We'll have ourselves a damn good time instead. Whoa, I don't have all the answers, but I'll grab a round of beers. We can drink our way out of this. We can drink our way out of this. I say cheers.
Woo! Cheers!
That's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll drink to that.
Right?
I mean, I wish it was a beer, but
It's totally a political song.
yeah, right? I love it, man. Man, I'm telling you, I absolutely love your story. I love what you're doing. I am absolutely looking forward to all the new music coming out.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. And, I want to say thank you for coming in to the studio. But,
actually, you know what? Thank you. Let's make a mention here that you're the one that actually found us.
Yeah.
You submitted the application, so thank you for wanting to be a part of this crazy train here.
Glad to be down here. Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah. It's a little like surreal. I'm gonna use that word again, surreal.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we have. Thank you guys for reaching out to us and wanting to come on the show,
supporting us.
You've been supporting us.
Yeah.
Because we've had quite a few, and now we're getting musicians from just about everywhere.
Yeah.
That New England has to offer, and
sometimes they're even approaching. They'll reach out. I really want to be on your show, and I'm like, okay, we're booked out right now until the end of March. So if you're listening right now, it is November 8th. We are booked out until the end of March.
Mm-hmm.
If you've submitted an application to be on the show and you have not heard from me yet, you will at some point. I will make my way through the applications and open the books, but it's so far away right now. It's just crazy. But I've had people for real. But I've had people be like, "Hey, I submitted an application. I really, really want to be on your show," and I'm like, "I know. I'll get to you, I promise." So thank you for really wanting to come on the show, and I don't have to, be like, "Hey, you want to come on my silly little podcast?" I feel like I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah. But before we let you go, we'll do two things. I have just one more question, and then if it's okay with you, we'll finish off with the song.
Sure.
So my last question to you is, do you have any long-term goals with your music career?
Oh, man.
Yeah. No pressure.
So, yes. But it has to be retooled and reevaluated constantly. There's a lot of stuff that I wanted to have done by now that I haven't done. There's a lot of stuff that I thought was going to be done further down the road that's already done.
Yeah.
So, I think the biggest one is, obviously I want to do this forever. I want to do this until I can't.
Yeah.
So more than, the word fame is disgusting to me.
Yeah.
But more than like any sort of fame or recognition for like what it is I'm doing, I mean, I want people to hear it. I want people to identify with it and to feel hopefully something good when they hear it. But I mean, I'd like to be able to do it in such a way that I can be on the road. Near term, long term, I'd like to be, in a steel tube driving down the highway from show to show, and I mean that's pretty much it. I've been lucky that I've traveled a bit to play already, but I want to travel the whole country. I'd like to be able to do this. I mean, I've played in Canada. I think the statute of limitations have run out. But you can't come in and play unless you're in the union. No. They're going to get me now. That was a long time ago. But no, I think that's the major goal is I want to be able to do this in such a way that I can sustain a living and do my part. My wife obviously works, but if I were able to do it to an extent where the burden of her work was, hey, do whatever it is you want to do, not just what you studied to do and like what is the job. Yeah. So creating that situation, I think that would be cool, but just doing a little bit bigger, a little bit better as time goes on, and not having to, unless I'm tinkering at home, like not having to pick up the wrench and screwdriver and all that stuff again. Yeah. So that is the goal.
Well, so and the reason why I ask these hard questions is because this room has become the manifestation station. And so that last question is the most...
We just spoke that into existence.
Yes, we did. It's a thing now. And it's not a bit. Like, seriously, we've had a lot of musicians come in here, say that I'm going to do this or I want to do that. And then we've watched them do literally that. So I have a feeling.
I gotta be bigger and more specific then.
Yeah, you're like, in that case, I need $1 million tomorrow. No. But we're rooting for you, brother.
Well, I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. So do you have one more song?
Yeah, we'll do. So this is a song that I don't know if it's gonna get recorded. Ooh. We'll see, but
so that means what? The world will only hear it if they tune into our podcast or go see you live.
Yeah. So this is actually one of the first like personal songs that I wrote, and this is a song that we put together back in November, December, I think. It's a song about like quitting work and pursuing music full time, and some of it is realistic, some of it is exaggerated, but like, my wife is obviously on this journey with me. So it sort of delves into like, if she said, you're crazy and I don't think I want to hang around, kind of goes into that a little bit, but thankfully she did hang around. So
oh no.
Yeah.
It didn't get dark. Okay.
Yeah, no, she didn't take off, but the song is called Leaving. And it sort of just talks about like pursuing your dream, and there's stuff that might happen, but if you want to pursue your dream, regardless of what happens, you have to do that. So yeah. So the song's called Leaving, and I'll play this one out.
All right.
She said, I'm leaving. You ain't ever gonna change. Watch you run around town chasing ghosts, just throwing this life away. Yeah, she's convinced I'm dreaming. I try to tell her that maybe I'm finally awake. Clocking in, clocking out, and breaking my body. I don't know how much more I can take. to work no more. We're gonna be happy even if it hurts our heart. We're making a brand new start. No, I'm not chasing that devil no more. We're gonna be happy even if it hurts our heart. We're making a brand new start. Me and you. So she stuck with me. Yeah, even when the chips are all down. Pushing through day in, day out, working through the struggle. Yeah, it was all worth it now. You're so damn peaceful. Just sitting there watching that red sun fade. Sitting there next to her in a coffee cup at the end of that day. Cause we're not chasing that devil no more. We're gonna be happy even if it hurts our heart. We're making a brand new start. Cause we're not living to work no more. We're gonna be happy even if it hurts our heart. We're making a brand new start. Cause we're not living to work no more. Gonna be happy even if it breaks our heart. We're making a brand new start. Me and you.
Oh.
I wish you would release that because I would want to hear that on the radio.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. Like, I'm seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love that.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, lucky for me, I have access to the audio anytime I want. So
Yeah. And what a really cool way to close this out. I mean, just Justin, I really, I've gotten to know you in this short period of time, and I just love your work ethic. I love, what you're doing and all of this music that you're putting out. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Guys, give my brother here a follow, all right? Yeah.
Thank you.
Speaking of which, where can everyone find you out there?
So I was lucky enough to score just justinfederico.com.
Nice.
So apparently nobody out there is. It's all on my shoulders. I have to make sure that my name is worth something.
There can only be one.
No one's beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
Just justinfederico.com. Justin Federico music everywhere else.
Okay.
So Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, the whole thing.
Nice.
So.
And I just want to mention to the kids out there, he's got some good merch. So,
yes.
Go check it out. I'm telling you, slick logo and, again, great merch.
I think as Chris said earlier, if they made this baby romper in adult size, I would wear it.
I would. Seriously, it's that cool.
Normalize wearing baby rompers, apparently. Normalize adult size baby rompers.
Right. Oh, man. Well, Justin, I thank you for coming down here. I thank you for reaching out in the first place.
Thank you.
And,
yes, thank you so much.
Yeah. And, we just love what we do. We're honored to be doing what we're doing. And being able to give you guys a spotlight and feature your music is what our show is all about. So thank you again. Guys, make sure you're following us on all of our platforms. I just want to make mention too, our YouTube is doing really well. We're edging up to 50,000 views with just, that's less than 200 videos. So that's a great number stat. And then, we're edging up to 15,000 views on our Instagram. So, guys, we appreciate you. And then, of course, the audio format. You were in over 50 countries, which is wild. That's double than what it was when we last looked. So, guys, thank you so much. But, Nikki, where can they find us?
You can find us on wherever you listen to your podcasts, whether it's Apple, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon. We're all over there. We are also on TikTok. We're on Instagram. We are on Facebook and also on YouTube. So make sure you're giving us a follow and, like if you see something you like, give it a thumbs up and share it. It goes a long way.
Well, thank you, Nikki. And thank you guys for tuning in on another episode of Musical Cheers in Massachusetts. And I think that's it. So that's a wrap. So bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah.